And welcome back, everybody. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. That was Devo. You probably remember them from the Whip It song. Whip it good. That's the first album, 1979. Really awesome stuff. We are playing The Fool's Errand. Sorry, I just froze up there real quick. So we were doing the Juggler. We just got the Key of Thoth, the first Key of Thoth, which my cursor changed to a key, which is really unusual. I'm not really sure what that means. Let's see. Let me start this one again. Walking further along the beach, the fool came to a man who juggled 2 large silver coins. "I cannot stop," he shouted. "You must warn the queen." "Which queen? And of what?" "Of Pentacles and the 2 ships that approach. The cups are attempting to land upon our shores, but so far I have been able to prevent this with my magical spell. I do not know how much longer I can last." So the Juggler, oh my god, not another one of these. Oh my god, A or I. So we have... That's not right. So this one again, A and I are for the first letters. I may end up having to look this one up again. We want to do probability by what it turns the other ones into, right? And in this case, the only one that seems to be switching... Okay, I, A, X, right? A, I, A, I. So we'll take and make sure that we got A or I here. And those are the only ones that are coming up, right? So AI. Looks like we got another one here. Let's put a U there, maybe? Is U on the map already? Yes, it is. Shit. Yeah, I don't want to do that then. I. Damn it. AI. A. I. Okay. So now we got only the A's and I's changing, right? So this one letter word is going to be either an A or an I. Right? However, if it's an I, that means every single one of these other ones are going to be an I. Every one of these other single ones, right? My guess is that's not going to be likely. I'm going to assume that A is the proper letter there because it's going to be A, and not I, right? That only makes sense. So let's do A as a positively caught character. So now that we've done all the 1-letter words, let's look at the 2-letter words, right? UP, so we only have A as a letter. A something. UP, A... I had a list of 2-letter words a second ago. Give me a sec. Let me pull that up again. List of 2-letter words. Actually, no, I can just Control Z on my thing until I get them right. So let's get that list of 2-letter words back up. Okay. So we've gotten A. So we know these 2-letter words aren't going to be... so A something, right? A... A something. A no. A of. A o. A on. Shit, maybe it is I. That would be weird, though. I? Like, I am. I am. And then, I mean, that could be a possibility. Shit, I don't know how to discount that, though. Because I can only think of I am appearing in both of them. Now, if I do A on there, right, then my list of two-letter words that would repeat are pretty narrow. A-H-A-M, which it can't be. Oh, it can't be any of the A's, so we can discount those. So it could be B, but that doesn't make any sense. A-B, no. A do, so D-O. That's definitely a do. That doesn't make any sense, right? A go, no. A H-E, again, no sense. Hi, which I doubt it's hi. Ho, which I doubt it's ho. Right? Can't be ho. If. If. That doesn't make any sense. Right? And then in. A-N. A-N. Why would you ever say that, right? A-N. A is. A it. None of those make any sense. Another one would be me. A me. Again, no sense. A my. A no. Oop. I mean, that could be a possibility. But I'm guessing it isn't. God, this one is even harder than the other one was. But luckily we do have one letter that has a possibility of it being correct. The A is not giving me anything. A no, A of, A o, A okay. I don't have O, okay is probably not it. A on, so that could be reversed, right? O in, and that doesn't make any sense, right? But it could easily be like I am. Which unfortunately doesn't give me a lot of options for the three-letter words. If we know that I am as something, I am blank blank, I am... Oh, dude, that word right there, oh my god. R-O-L, neither of those are static. Has, that could be H-A-S. Dude, that S. That changed a lot of shit. Like a double S there, that's a really good possibility. S-O-L. Okay, S. Do we have an N solidified yet? I don't think we have a N solidified, right? In. Hand. I has. I has doesn't make any sense. I am something, something. I am blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. I has. Blah, blah, hand. Blah, 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 blah. That doesn't make any sense. My God, dude. Are you kidding me? So I go... Go. No, it's not go. I is definitely not. I, me, I, my, I know. I of, I, o, I, okay. I on. No. It has to be I am, right? I mean, that's the only one that seems to... That just makes so much damn sense. And if it is I am, then that means we have the A, the M, and the I locked down. And everything else is different. Damn, dude, this is killing my brain. So let's assume we have the A, the I, and the M locked down, right? Because that seems the most possible. You know, I feel like we also have the S. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the chart, but I'm going to put a question mark next to it. Because actually, I should be putting a question mark on most of these, but like this one has a double S in it, which only makes sense. Let's see, what else does have... So this one right here, I am... So A, it's not going to be a B, it's not going to be a C, D, E, F, G, H, shits? Definitely not going to be a shits. I don't think they're going to put a vulgar word in this. I can't be I, J, K, L, slits. How does that look on the rest of it? Where does that put the L's? That puts an L over here. Puts an L in the middle of that one. I mean, none of it looks illogical. Can be M. Can be N. Snits. O. P. Spits. That puts a double T here, too. Oh, no, wait a second. T? We don't have T locked, do we? I don't think we have T locked. But if it is locked, I am something, something, I am... Something, 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 I, something, 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 spits. Oh my god, dude. This one's gonna kill me again. Okay, so... We think we have the S locked down. I don't know if we have the T locked down, so that could easily be something else, right? LMNOP, Q, R, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I mean, P is the best one that I can come up with. And then spits, right? Let's see. AL, so I wonder if I can have like a partial word solver here. Find the word, crossword help. How about that? It just has to prove I'm a human. Okay, so let's see if we can... Oh, come on. Enter up to 12 letters. No, I don't want to unscramble partial. Let's see, A-L-A-I. Now, let's see. I don't want to do Scrabble stuff. Why isn't this thing going anywhere? Okay, see, I don't want to find a word for partial. Crossword solver. There we go. Enter a crossword clue. I don't want to solve it by the fucking clue, you goddammit. I just want to put in the letters and see what it can be. Oh my god, dude. This is killing me. I'm going to end up having to cheat on this one too, since I cheated on the last one. So this one here has to be a vowel, right? It can't be A, but it can be E. Just like E. Can't be I. Could be O. E or O. Oh, shit. I just did I. I don't want to do I. E or O. Okay, so the problem with E... I wonder if T... H... T-H-A... I am blank that I am. Oh, dude, this looks really close. You know, I'm not sure that these are locked down, but I'm going to lock them down. So I-A-M is locked down. T, Q-R-S-T. We're also going to lock down H. We know we have A already. T, I-M, T-H-E. Messenger. I am the messenger. Right? G-R. That is messenger, right? I'm not like hi or anything. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my God. This one gives me a clue down at the bottom I've been completely ignoring this whole time. So Q... So basically you just make the first one equal the last one. The last few that I've done haven't had this clue, which kind of screwed me up. So I've figured out a lot of it myself. So in this case, we have all the letters, many and deaths, right? So I need to change Q's, Q, 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 right, into Y. And I need to change F into D. So I almost got a lot of it on my own, which makes me kind of proud. D, 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 D. I am the messenger. D, D. Dude, is there not a... There has to be a D in this. Many deaths. Oh, wait a second. It tells me which one it is. It's an F, right? So the F needs to be a D, right? I am all that I am. Okay, so we are really close here. We need to make sure that we have these locked down. So I have I locked down, A locked down. Oh, wait a second, I need to do these in order. So A is locked down, I is locked down, M is locked down, N is locked down, Y is locked down, D is locked down, E, A we know, T, is locked down. H is locked down. And S is locked down. QRSS. Okay. So we have many deaths locked down already. So any of those letters are correct. What else do we have here that's not on the list? I am. We have M. So A, L. What is that L? Why do we have that L there? Do we have L locked down? No, we don't have L locked down. And we don't know that we have R locked down. But we do have A. Is that afraid? Right? I am afraid that... Okay. Oh, wait a second. We didn't have the L locked down, so F, R, right? I am afraid that I am, so let's lock down all that. I am is locked down, afraid, so we have F locked down. We have R, Q, R, S, A, I, D. Okay, so F and R are the only ones that we added to that. That, T-H-A-T, T-H-A-T, I am not, N-O-T. We have N lockdown and we have T lockdown, so that has to be not, right? I am not. So we can put O that we have locked down, L-M-N-O. So being that they give us a hint on this one, it's so much easier to solve than the other ones are. So I am afraid that I am not the messenger, shit. To that from the... Still a little confusing, but we're way closer than we are. So Y-O-U. Looks like we can lock down a U, right? So this K is U. I'm afraid that I am not the messenger. U. C isn't locked down. T-U-T is. And that's a B, isn't it? But I. B. So we lock down U, we lock down B, I think. Of course, we don't have B's anywhere else, right? But I, something, AS, we have A and S locked down. But AB, can't be a C. C, D, E, F, G, no. H, I, can't be a J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. What the hell is that? Was, W. Yes. We now have W locked down. T-U-V-W. So I'm afraid that I am not the messenger you something, but I was blank to warn you that 2 ships, we locked down a P. I knew it was close to ships, or shits. So, lock down the P. Looks like we got the rest of it. LMNOP. So, approach. So now we got the C. Right? It looks like we're down to just one letter, huh? Let's see. I am afraid that I am not the messenger you expect, but I was told. We don't have the L locked down, right? Yep, that's it. But I was told to warn you that 2 ships approach from the south. Wow. So the hint makes a friggin' world of difference. Save our game there. And we are 1 step closer. 9 unsolved puzzles, 10 missing pieces. Queen of Pentacles, strolling inside the gates of a magnificent palace, the fool located the queen in a lush garden of ivy. Are you the messenger from the cups? She demanded sternly. Tell them that we must have our most cherished possession back at once. We will accept no bargains. I'm afraid that I'm not the messenger you expect, the fool answered politely. But I was told to warn you that 2 ships approach from the south. So this is how they honor the truce. I still love this font, dude, shouted the queen. So be it. We will show them how we deal with such treachery. If they think that we have grown fat and idle over the many years, they are sadly mistaken. Our vast wealth has only made us stronger, and our revenge will be swift against those who dare steal from our bounty. I thank you for your most timely information. Take this magic word, TRSC, as your reward. Use it wisely. The fool thanked the queen and bowed graciously. So what's the puzzle on the Queen of Pentacles here? Oh, no. Okay. So 3-letter words. And we got a new letter set here. So let me transition over to my CUDA text. And first thing we want to do, let's go ahead and erase the shit that we've been doing from the last puzzle, since we don't need it. And let's get a list of 3-letter words that have those specific letters, right? For that, we're going to go to our anagram solver. We're going to enter in TAR, MOE, OBB, and hit the button. And we're going to pull a list of 3-letter words with those, or pull a list of 3-letter words with those specific letters, right? Luckily, there aren't a lot of them. Okay, and paste them in. So, there we go. Start off with this. Replace that with space. Oh no, replace that with nothing. Boink, boink. Oop. Oh, shh. There we go. Okay. Let's get all those down here. Now, of course, there's obviously some of them that it's not going to be, right? This time, though, I don't think I'm going to discount any of them, because it has a possibility. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to pull a list of all the words that have O in the center, correct? And that'll narrow it down pretty quick. Okay, so now let me zoom that out. Oh, no, I want to be able to see that. So ARB, highly doubtful. ARE, AR, so words beginning with A, B. We need to find the O centers, right? Okay. Did I chop those out? I don't want to chop them out entirely. All right. A, B, E, M. Come on. Okay. Dude, some of these, you know it's not going to be, right? I'm going to make this list a little bit more easier to read, right? Let's do this. Okay, so... Oh, god dang it. Of course, we got a break. So this is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing Fool's Errand for the PC Windows platform. If you like our content here, make sure you give us a follow down below on Twitch, where we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT minus 6. Or you can catch us over on YouTube. If you can't catch us live in front of a live studio audience, just hit the subscribe and the alert button, and we're coming out with new content, which is pretty much every day. Most days anyway. You can also catch any of the other social media platforms we occupy by hitting the Abouts on our profile on both of these platforms. I'm going to take a short music break, and I will be back with some more Fool's Errand for the MS-DOS platform, played on DOSBox ECE.